Banjo's Virtual 9-Ball Rules. 1. Format of the game. Virtual 9-Ball is predominantly a two-person game played either online or recorded in video by each person at his or her respective pool table, either at home or safely at a remote location. Virtual 9-Ball is structured within innings, as in baseball, while it generally follows basic 9-ball pool rules. The object of the game. Before play begins, the players must decide the object of the game. They either play an agreed upon number of innings, or they play until one player achieves an agreed upon run count and is leading at the top of the next inning. A coin toss decides which player has the top of the inning. The play. Virtual 9-Ball is played with 9 object balls numbered 1 through 9 and a cue ball. On each shot, the first ball the cue ball contacts must be the lowest numbered ball on the table, but the balls need not be pocketed in order. If a player pockets any ball on a legal shot, she or he remains in the inning for another shot and continues until she or he misses, fouls, or maximizes the number of runs in the inning by pocketing the 9-ball. 1 run is counted for each ball pocketed, with the exception of the 9-ball, which counts for 2 runs. After the break, if no ball is pocketed or the cue ball is pocketed, the half inning ends with no runs. On the pocketing of any ball except the cue ball, the breaker must choose 1. To place the cue ball anywhere on the table and continue shooting, or 2. Play as they lie and earn a 2-run bonus when the 9-ball is pocketed. Whenever the 9-ball is pocketed legally, the run count should become 10 runs. 1 run for balls 1 to 8 and 2 runs for the 9-ball, with a 2-run bonus if the player did not take ball in hand, for a total possible 12 runs per half inning. When the first player has finished the inning, the turn passes to the second player to begin his or her half of the inning. Players are not required to call any shot. A match ends when one of the players has won the required number of runs or leads after the agreed upon completed innings. Racking the balls. The object balls are racked in a diamond shape, with the 1 ball at the top of the diamond and on the foot spot, the 9-ball in the center of the diamond, and the other balls in random order racked as tightly as possible. The game begins with cue ball in hand behind the head string. Legal break shot. The rules governing the break shot are the same as for other shots, except A. The breaker must strike the 1 ball first. B. If the cue ball is pocketed or driven off the table, or the requirements of the opening break are not met, it is a foul and the inning ends with no runs. C. If on the break shot, the breaker causes an object ball to jump and remain off the table, it is a foul and the inning ends with no runs. D. If on the break shot, the breaker pockets the 9-ball legally, then the half inning ends and the player is awarded a maximum 12 runs. E. If on the break shot, the cue ball is pocketed, then the inning is over with a total run count of 0, regardless of how many other balls are pocketed. Fouls. When a player commits a foul, she or he must relinquish his or her run at the table, and no balls pocketed on the foul shot are counted as runs. Bad hit. If the first object ball contacted by the cue ball is not the lowest numbered ball on the table, the shot is foul. In hand. When the cue ball is in hand, the player may place the cue ball anywhere on the bed of the table except in contact with the object ball. She or he may continue to adjust the position of the cue ball until she or he takes a shot. Jump and masse foul shot. If a match is not refereed, it will be considered a cue ball foul if during an attempt to jump, curve, or masse the cue ball over or around an impeding number ball, the impeding ball moves regardless of whether it was moved by a hand, cue stick, follow-through, or bridge. 8. Methods of play. Method 1. Both players can connect using an application like Google Meet or Zoom, and thus would be able to play the half inning and watch the opponent's half inning response, continuing until game's end. This would require both players have a pool table. Method 2. One or both players can record a video of each half inning for later playback. This would afford using a pool table in another location or playing their innings at a more convenient time. The video should span the entire table, and each inning will be numbered by holding an object ball in front of the camera. Inning 1, you use the 1 ball, etc. And holding another at the end of the half inning to indicate the number of runs in that inning. Whenever a player takes ball in hand, the cue ball should be held in front of the camera.